Hey guys, it's Tiny Tom Logan back with another video for you. Yeah, this one is a mental one because this is what has become a yearly tradition, and it's probably something I wish I'd never started because of the amount of work that goes into it, but this is the kind of annual crazy overclock 3D competition. Yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get everything covered. I've literally tried recording this video so many times already, but I'm going to put the link underneath. All of the details for the competition are going to be in the link underneath. All we've got to do is go to Overclock 3D. The start date, the end date, all the terms and conditions, everything are going to be on that link. And that is where you enter. What do you have to do to enter? You literally just need to fill in your email address and accept the terms and conditions. Basically, the terms and conditions are that you're signing up to our newsletter. That's it. The companies that have supported us will have the option after the competition ends of sending you one email through us, so we send it to you, tell you about their kit, and that's it. So it's just a newsletter, really. It's really nothing. You don't have to answer any questions. You don't have to, do any photoshopping. You don't have to do anything apart from get an email. So it's not really the most demanding terms and conditions in the world, is it? One thing I will say is it's one entry per email address. Need to be very clear. If you enter from the same email address twice, then our system will just block that email address. So you can only enter from one email address once. If you do it multiples, you will get literally removed from the system altogether, and then that's your email address for that one competition blocked. So I need to be very clear about that. But you can enter from like your wife's email address, you can enter from your daughter's. So it's not one per person, it's one per email address. So if you want to sit there for 12 million hours and enter from loads of them, you can do, if you've really got that much time. But anyway, entry is pretty simple, really. It's open worldwide. Anyone in the world can enter. If you're outside of the United Kingdom, you'll have to pay for your own shipping. And that's just because we've really not got the time or the resources to be able to post these things all over the world. So if you're further afield, then you'll have to factor in that. But to be perfectly honest with you, for the sake of having to pay for shipping for the prizes that you're going to get a chance to win, it's really not that bad a deal. We will cover that in a bit though. So, the list of kit is massive, but as I have done in the past with the themes of these competitions, I have 3 tiered complete systems. Some runner-up prizes may all get nailed on at the end, but we're going to cover the 3 main prizes today. Kit has been supplied from NVIDIA, we've got kit from Intel, we have kit from Bitphoenix, Kingston, Enemax. It's a massive list, and I shouldn't really forget my good friends over at Gigabyte either, but there is an immense list of kit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through quickly the 3 main prizes and then what we're going to be doing with them. So we've got the third prize rig is going to be based in a Bitphoenix Shinobi. As many of you will see, I'm quite a fan of the Bitphoenix Shinobi. I'm actually going to be building one in my Nurburg rig, and I'm still using one as my main rig at the moment as well. But Bitphoenix Shinobi, in that we're going to be sticking a Gigabyte Z68 UD4. In that it's going to be going an Intel 2700K. There's a 600 watt gold rated Enemax power supply that's going to be going in that. Graphics card is going to be a Gamewood GTX 560 Ti, although the graphics cards are all from different brands. They have come from NVIDIA directly, so thank you very much NVIDIA for pocketing that. So we've got that. Then there's going to be 8GB of Kingston memory, and there's going to be a 64GB Kingston solid state drive. The Shinobi, we're going to be sticking some green strips on the outside rather than the standard black ones, and we've got a green badge to go on the front as well. And then we've also got some green Spectre fans from Bitphoenix to go in there, and quite a number, because we're going to be using these on all the rigs, of the green Bit Phoenix alchemy cables. So we've got that. So that's the third prize rig. Third prize rig. Yeah, third prize rig. So can it get much better? Oh yes. So moving on to second place. Case is a Bit Phoenix Raider. Gigabyte X79 UD3 motherboard. So yeah, that is right guys. That's a 2011 board. So what CPU could we possibly using in that? It's going to be the new generation, so the new stepping 3930K. That's going to be getting teamed up with an Enermax Platimax, so that's the new platinum power supply, 750 watt power supply. 120 gigabyte Kingston HyperX solid state drive. Then there's going to be 16 gigabyte of Kingston memory. I think this is 1600 megahertz memory, yeah. Then we've got an MSI GTX 570 graphics card, and this is the one with the Twin Frozer 3 cooler on it, so it'll be cool and quiet. But not only are we going to be putting Spectre fans in there, some alchemy cables, we've also got a 240mm RX 240 water cooling kit from XSPC. Now the case doesn't natively support water cooling, and like I said, in my infinite wisdom, I decided that I wanted to fit it anyway, so I'm going to be modding a 240mm water cooling kit from it. And while Mr. Strawberry runs off and gets me the bottle of water cooling because he's forgotten to bring it in, we're going to carry on with the first prize rig. So first prize, it's all going to be going in a Bit Phoenix Colossus. Now this is the Venom edition, this is the black and green edition. So you're going to be starting to see a theme appear here. In that we're going to be putting the Gigabyte G1 Assassin 2, which is their black and green gaming motherboard. Power is going to be getting supplied by an Enermax Platimax 850 watt power supply. And then we've got, I think this is a 16 gig kit. Yeah, it's a 16 gig kit of Kingston 2133 memory. So I stand there, Straubs. Then that is going to be getting teamed up in RAID 0 to 120 gigabyte solid state drives. So this rig is going to be fairly nippy. As the G1 Assassin 2 is 2011, that's another 2011 board, so we're going to be putting the 3960X CPU in this one. Graphics is going to be a Asus GTX 580. This is actually the direct CU version, but you'll see in a minute that's not going to be getting used. Cooling, we've got an XSPC RX 360 water cooling kit. So we're going to be shoehorning that onto the CPU, but also I have got a water block for it as well. So we're going to be water cooling the CPU and the GPU on this rig. Now again, the Colossus doesn't support a 360mm rad, so I'm going to be tweaking the case so that it does. Yes, I do need my brain tested for all this work. This is what we're going to do. But the cream on the cake for the first prize rig is the fact that we've also got, and you may have seen me using one of these already, a 27-inch Asus VG278 3D monitor. Now this is the new NVIDIA 3D V2, and this monitor also supports the new light boost technology. So it's a massive, massive haul of prizes, and now Straubs is finally back. Because we're going with a black and green theme throughout, because let's face it, they're all NVIDIA graphics cards, so I wanted to do a black and green theme for all of the rigs so they all kind of look the same. And Mick over at Mayhem's has sent me some of his pastel coolant, which we're going to be using in the first and second prize rigs. So we're going to be getting the pastel white coolant, but then I've also got some green dye, so we're going to have a pastel green water cooling loop in the top two rigs. I will be honest and say that the cooling on the Shinobi I haven't actually yet arranged, and it wasn't until I started making this video I realised that, but I will I will get that sorted because that's the rig that I'm going to be doing first. Now, over the course of the competition, what I'm going to be doing, that's while the competition's running, I'm going to be building these rigs and posting the videos up on YouTube and on the forums and updating the website. So you'll be able to see these rigs coming together throughout the course of the competition. So it's worth keep coming back to have a look what you can possibly win. What we normally always end up doing as well is like little sideline competitions, like little kind of like shoot-offs where we have a bit of fun and we give something away. So it's always worth checking the forums and Facebook and checking the website to see what's going on, because you know, we'll be running this competition for 4 or 6 weeks until I actually put this video live. I really haven't got a clue yet, because I'm making this video a little bit ahead of time, mainly because I need to get my head around the amount of work that I've got to do and get it all scheduled in. But yeah, we always do little spin-offs to have a little bit more fun and keep things fresh for all the regulars on YouTube, the Facebookers and the forumites. Forumites, that's a good word, isn't it? But yes, so this is the madness that is the OC3D 2012 competition. As I said before, the link will be underneath the video. All you need to go and do is go and put your email address in, accept the terms and conditions, and that's it. That's all you have to do. So yes, make sure you keep checking back to see these builds coming together throughout the course of the competition. Massive thank you to Nvidia, Gigabyte, Enemax, Bitphoenix and Kingston. And yes, I hope you all like the madness that, you know, this competition is. And yeah, next year I've asked a lot of people to remind me not to do it, because I swear to God I go grayer every year, and Just for Men are making too much money out of me. So I'm going to leave this here. Check back soon, because like I said, there are going to be build videos and how we go about doing the small mods on things and stuff. So it's going to be a busy few weeks as I get everything together for these. So yes, I'm going to leave this here. And do you know what I mean? I love my competitions. Do you love my competitions? This is Tiny Tom Logan with another video for you, showing you how to do a competition. Out.